Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Nerd Nook. My name is Justin. I am turning around because why am I turned around? Welcome to the Nerd Nook. I am Justin. This is Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode Run. It's been a while since I've recorded. I don't know if I shared, but my wife is pregnant. We are expecting a child in February. So me and my best friend have been doing our best attempts at an Honor Mode completion. For the first for both of us. So that's been taking up a lot of my time, as well as baby stuff. So I just haven't gotten around to recording as often. You may be wondering why I'm in camp, and that's because I decided to make a change to Mr. Gale over here. We had him as a level 3 wizard, not abjuration wizard, evocation wizard, but I went ahead and changed him to a draconic bloodline sorcerer. Doing so allowed us to, which I'm going to mess around here. We got Ray of Frost, Shocking Grasp. We can create sorcery points or create spell slots with sorcery points. We've got Witch Bolt, Minor Illusion Cantrip, a Chromatic Orbs level 1 spell, Magic Missile level 1 spell. We received the Friends Cantrip and Cloud of Daggers level 2 Conjuration spell. We can use Extended Spell, Twin Spell, or Quicken Spell with our sorcery points. We also... he has a 17 Charisma now, 14 Constitution, 16 Dex. Strength was still 8. I think Intelligence was up there. And Wisdom of 10. So, we won't be able to scribe spells as a wizard, but we are able to do other things. I have a build in mind for Gale. So, what are we looking at? All right, so that's really why. I was just finishing that before I recorded. So that's why I'm in camp. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna leave camp and continue our journey. We had previously. Hello. We had previously found a letter from Kagha, or to Kagha, from Kagha. To Kagha? No. To Kagha from Oladan, to meet at a swamp docks tree alone. So we were going to investigate that a little bit. I wanted to look to make sure. Yeah, let's put these things in here. I'm going to hold on to the Scroll of Featherfall. And then let's make a bag for like for quest item kind of stuff, important items. Okay, so we were walking along this river here, some blood stains and stuff, and somebody's sitting over here.
One horn. This is the devil Will has been tasked to kill.
Are you all right?
Me? Never been better.
All right.
Oh, fuck me. It's you, from the Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you before those so-called Paladins of Tyr did.
Well, I don't remember you from the ship. Where were you?
Now that's a story, and I'll tell it to you, but truth be told, we shouldn't stay here too long. See, these Paladins of...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
Yeah, that's the tadpole in our heads. It connects us. You're gonna learn to deal with it.
Fuck's sake. Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the voices. From that peek I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted. But alas, no joy. I'm Karlak. And you are...
Karlak? Karlak. I think I met someone named Will who's hunting you. He said you're a devil.
Thought I'd lost the Blade of Frontiers on the Mind Flayer ship. Well, if it isn't obvious by now, he's wrong about me. I'll prove it to him if he stops swinging that sword around long enough to listen to sense. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the Archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
Let's send them back where they came from.
Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
She's, perhaps a little rough around the edges, but I suppose I can be smooth enough for two.
Sounds like a great plan.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full.
True. Meet me back in camp.
I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
No promises. A bunch of good stuff there. We'll take that and we'll pick up the backpack because I like organization. Okay, moving on. We're not going to deal with the paladins that she mentioned quite yet. We did find out Will's father was taken by the goblins and drow that attacked the Joaquin's Rest. So we've been tasked with finding him.
Might be useful.
Who's taken to Moonrise Towers, I believe. We are aware. Did we root these skeletons? This is what happens when you don't play for a while. Yeah, did. Okay. Climb.
What's hiding here?
I'm pretty sure we looted all this on the way to Joaquin's Rest as well. Yep. Okay. So we're going to head back to the Blighted Village. Yeah, I could have fast traveled there. But why? Why do that? We need the exercise. So we're going to go find a piece of equipment. Speaking of, yes. We're gonna go find a piece of equipment that we could use in our playthrough. So, let's go and do that.
Ah, the faded ghost of fun.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Never mind. Just lugging through, look at him. Oh.
Goblins ahead.
Look it, Claw.
Sappers here. Unless you got another reason to be here. Feck shite.
Let's try to be diplomatic, shall we? Goblins don't come by the handfuls, but by the dozens.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
We'll go ahead and use it. Stand aside.
Down, Claw! Bad girl!
Yeah, jeez.
Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
Easy, lads. We got a true soul coming through.
What can I expect in there?
Lads are celebrating the raid on Waukeen's Rest. We captured a Duke, we did. All the way from the city. I'm sure the higher-ups will make sure you get the best of the spoils, your Excelness. The boss is in the temple inside. Midara, too. And Priestess Gut can show you how many new recruits we got.
All right. Oh. Vargan and Gale got a level up there.
We got a job to do.
We'll deal with that in a little while. What's happening? No.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prism, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
Feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I don't know what that toy of hers is, but I'm glad it's on our side.
Listen. You've got some explaining to do. What is it? What is that thing?
I don't know. Not exactly. All I know is it's important I get it back to Baldur's Gate. At any cost.
Why Baldur's Gate? What are you not telling me?
I suppose, if we're to continue together, I may as well tell you. I serve Shah. My home is a secret cloister in Baldur's Gate. A group of us was sent to retrieve the artifact. Now I'm the only one left. I can't afford to fail. I can't tell you anymore. This mission required utmost secrecy. We all submitted to having our memories suppressed so that we couldn't betray Shah's confidence. If I reach my contact in the city, I'll have my memories restored. Until then, I have to guard the artifact with my life. There. You have the truth, for all it's worth. Let's continue.
You worship Shah? Blimey. She and my beloved Mistra are not exactly friends.
Well, thanks for sharing.
No need to thank me. This is out of pure necessity. Pure desperation, in fact.
Well, what just happened?
There's nothing more I can tell you. All I remember is that I have to get back to my contact in the city.
A powerful artifact indeed, to have caught the attention of so many. Not least the Absolute itself, the three figures in the vision, the Chosen are searching for it. With the cultists' aid, it will not be long before they find it. Before they find you. You have evaded them so far, thanks, it seems, to the artifact itself. But how long can such protection last? Shadowheart has made her position clear. She will see that it is taken to its destination. At any cost. And you still do not know what it even is.
Alright, well, keep it safe. Seems we'll need it.
Trust me. I'll guard it with my life. Let's keep going.
Oh, okay. Alright, so welcome to the Goblin Camp. We're gonna see a trader here. Oh.
Themselves a bath.
Well, first, let's level up. And then we'll hit the trader. So first is Vargan. We are going to take... I think we'll take Heroism. And then we'll take the ability... No, not ability. Great Weapon Master. So when we land a critical hit or kill a target with a melee weapon, we'll be able to make another melee weapon attack as a bonus action that turn. We also get a -5 to our attack rolls with heavy melee weapons, so we'll be at a -5 to hit. But if we hit, we'll do 10 extra damage with heavy melee weapons. Shadowheart's up next. So for Shadowheart, at level 4, we get a health increase, HP increase. We gain a level 2 spell slot. We gain a cantrip and a new feat. So for our new cantrip, we are going to take... We're going to take Blade Ward. And then for our spells, we're going to take Enhance Ability, and then actually I like Spiritual Weapon. For the feat, we're going to take an Ability Improvement, which I think I messed up now that I'm thinking about it. Ability scores. I did. So for now... Okay, actually, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. So we're going to make this 18. Yeah, that'll work. I want a 16 Constitution, 18 Wisdom. So that works. And finally, for Astarion, our Gloomstalker Ranger. Or no, Gale's up next. Gale, our Sorcerer, at level 4, gets a bit more HP. Level 2 spell slots unlocked. Another level 2 spell slot. Gets 1 sorcery point, gains a cantrip and a spell, and also learns a feat. So for the cantrip, we're going to take Bone Chill and Booming Blade. Oh, we get one or the other. Sorry. Cantrip, we're going to take Bone Chill. And then for the spell, we are going to take... I like Scorching Ray. We're gonna replace a spell, I think. Actually, I like those choices. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And then for a feat, we're going to improve the charisma by 2. And then Astarion is the final piece of the puzzle here. Astarion gets a health increase. You can replace a spell, which we're not going to do, and then we get an ability or another feat, which we're going to take. Sharpshooter. It's basically the same thing as Great Weapon Master minus the extra attack for killing or doing a critical damage. So ranged weapons that we are proficient in, -5 to attack roll, and we get 10 additional damage, which we can, we don't receive penalties from high ground rolls. So if we're not on the high ground, we don't get disadvantage. Okay, so let's see the trader who's over here doing God knows
You
what.
look like you got something jingling in your pocket. Looking to spend it?
Oh yeah, let's see what you got. Alright, so we want the Boots of Aid and Comfort. That's 175. And we want the Gloves of Archery from this guy. We'll take some his potions as well. And then we'll take some of his camp supplies, because you can always use more camp supplies. So we'll sell all of our stuff. Anything I didn't mark for... There we go. So let's see. Let's...
Get moving. I've got other customers.
So these need to be organized. Elixir of Poison Resistance can go here. I want to send this to Astarion for the future. Put our antidote in there. Okay, I think that's good for... Oh, we have a new one. So in this one, I'll put oils into. We'll send this to Astarion. We'll send these to Shadowheart. And this to Astarion as well. So Shadowheart is going to... Boots of Aid and Comfort. When the wearer heals a target, it gains additional 3 temporary hit points, which will be fantastic. And then Astarion gets the Gloves of Archery. You gain proficiency with longbows and short bows. In addition, your ranged weapons attack do 2 additional damage. We can sell those when we need to. Actually, Gale can absorb those, so we'll hold off on that. This can be for throwables. Okay.
Goblin kind will tease you and frowk you when redded.
We know this guy.
With fragulous crown and with scepter abraid, draw Ragslin, short work of the innkeeper made. The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblin kind had reduced them to cowering filthenny. So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin, the true soul, had led you glide.
Fragulous? Glide? I don't know this language.
Come on, you turnip! Quite so. Now, if you'll excuse me, Draw Ragslin, draw Ragslin. I am draw Ragslin. Tumptuous, draw Ragslin.
You broke him!
I did nothing of the sort.
Draw Ragslin, we pray, we...
Come on, pigeon! Back to your cage!
Now, look what you've done.
Sorry. Alright, we're gonna take a star in here.
My name's Gribbo.
And he's gonna go talk to this goblin over here.
Yes. Fresh disarm with me bare hands. Weaker than pixies, humans.
Oh, you got him good.
And who are you? Another pest? Elves. Think you rule the world. Ah!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Well, I don't just think so. In fact, you're nothing but dirt beneath my feet.
Well, not us. Things are changing. We got the absolute on our side now. You better learn your place. Go on. Kiss my foot. Or I'll wipe that nasty look right off your pretty face.
I feel I should warn you that the average goblin foot is host to some 24 toe-curling diseases.
Thanks, Gail. Well, I'd sooner spit in your face.
What was that?
Nothing, sorry.
Thought so. That's more like it.
That's a nice ring you've got there. Well, shame if somebody was to take it. So +7, we need a 3 or higher. That's gonna do it. 9, 12, 16, 16, 17. Wow.
As your lips touch filthy flesh,
16,
you catch a
not
whiff
17.
of
Jeez.
lavender. The pleasant scent gives way to the muddy taste of something you try not to identify. You carefully slide the ring off.
You enjoying that? Disgusting worm. Just remember, you're nothing here.
Impressive. Though I'm not sure I want to know why you're so skilled at that.
Yeah, none of us want to know why Sarian's skilled at that.
This room must have been dedicated to her.
They just had to talk to me.
Alright, so we got Crusher's Ring, which we're going to send to Bargain for now. That ring is going to change hands quite a bit. So this gives us +10 movement speed, so we'll be able to close the distance on enemies a lot quicker. A lot easier. Alright, we're going to climb up this ladder over here.
Step forward.
Where is the Starian? Probably still spitting out the taste of goblin foot. Alright, let me take a Starian here. Probably, I never tend to do this without messing this up.
Traps. How considerate.
Told you.
Should be easy.
We are disadvantaged because we're poisoned. Does not matter anyways. It's gonna be a 16 again. And we get the glowing shield. So loving protection once per short rest if you are below 50% hit points and take damage. You gain 8 temporary hit points. So we're gonna send that to Shadowheart for now.
No time to dally.
So she gets a shiny new fancy shield.
Light on my feet.
And we are going to continue back the way we came. And head on inside this temple. We'll be back over here in due time. But for now, we're after a certain piece of equipment for Shadowheart and for Bargain.
Oh, come on now.
What is Kale
My
again?
condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Alright, I think I've got something you can have. The Gloves of Power. There you go.
Thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
Kale, what's happening?
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Yep, no worries.
Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business. Now.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
That's unfortunate. You don't need to know about my business. Now move. Ooh. Just barely.
All right. Normally we stick you foreign types in the spider pit. But the Absolute says we're all making nice now. So in you go, I suppose.
Alright.
Bloody rat.
Seluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here.
Not your usual haunt, I take it?
Quite the understatement, but yes. Let's not linger in this place any more than necessary.
You got it.
Aim a visit in return.
Kind of the plan.
That'll be some
Shadow.
real fun.
Alright, so we are going to explore this in depth at a later time. But this is the Goblin,
Makes my stomach turn.
the Absolutes,
For once, the
Goblins,
decorations
whatever.
are an improvement.
That the jingle of
Headquarters here, I
coin
guess.
hear? You've timed it well, my friend. Already turned quite the profit today, so I'm feeling generous. You recognize the crest she bears, the winged serpent of the Zentarim.
You're no normal trader, are you? You're part of the Black Network.
Half right, sharp eyes. A Zen is a normal trader. Just a matter of what's for sale. Weapons and other exotic goods, true enough. But most of all, we offer discretion. No judgment, no right and wrong, just good deals and bad. That a problem for you?
Nope, definitely not. Let me see what you got. Alright, I just wanted to, let's see, sell anything that we need to get rid of. Well, Gil can't absorb those because they're in his inventory. Got it. Bob awareness is 325 gold. Yeah, why not? We're gonna put that on bargain so he gets we don't care to use it. He just gets a +1 to initiative roll, so we'll get higher in the initiative order, which is good for him. And then that is everything we need from here. For now, we will see her again. So we're gonna come over here to this little gap. This door is locked, and we're gonna just do a little leap across here. Follow along, friends.
Watch your back. A
And I have a Starian lock. Pick this lock. Pick this lock. 25, that'll do it. So we are in.
Things have stayed interesting. Time to press ahead.
Oh, hello, Bulma.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
No. Alright, Astarion is first up in the order here. So it's gonna just move over here to the side of Bargain. Cast a Hunter's Mark. And then fire off a Dread Ambusher range shot. That'll miss. And we'll just follow up with a regular range attack for 22 damage. Wow. Okay. Gale's gonna move up over here to the left. Surveying the field here, and he's going to Chromatic Orb of Thunder against Bulma, doing a 13 thunder damage, followed by Shadowheart, who is going to see if we can get her to Command Halt. So Command Halt lands, forcing her to basically not take any actions next turn. We're going to move up with Bargain. Use a bonus action to cast Inquisitor's Might for 3 extra radiant damage for 2 turns. And we're going to fire off a Divine Smite and miss. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Astarion's going to move off over to the side again. Fire off an arrow and hide.
A tale for the ages.
Gale, using Scorching Ray, is going to hit for 19 damage. He's going to Quicken Spell and do it again. That's a critical hit on one of the rays, doing a little over 20 damage there. And then Shadowheart was going to just repeat again and force Bulma to not be able to do anything this fight. No. It is saved against. So she is going to get a turn this time. And she's going to slam on Bargain, doing 13 damage. Bargain, again, going to try a Divine Smite with his last spell slot. Wow. Alright. How much damage was that? 19, 23, 26, 35 damage to Bulma. We'll send that off the camp. Go over to this gilded chest and take the Amulet of Misty Step, which we are going to equip on Bargain. So now he gains the Misty Step spell.
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
You don't complain, Astarion. That's how. So moving on from that, you're going to head towards the back of the chambers here and find this quaint little room. So for the solution for this,
looks like all those moon
facing the north, you want to rotate the northernmost disc once, and then rotate the western disc to get all 4 of these lights on that circle there. And then you rotate the southern disc and then the western disc again 2 times, so that the western side and the north and northwest, the northern 2 and the southern 1 is got the lights on it. Then you rotate the southern disc again, putting this light on the eastern circle, and rotate it twice so that the southern circle has no filled holes.
This goes very far down.
Just like this.
We'll have to go in to see the bottom.
That is the solution. You see it a couple times throughout this temple. Little hints to it. So, but yeah. I think it'll have that little, oh, I didn't see it, the little graphic there with the light. It's like it'll have like a moons kind of indicating that same pattern. That is one long ladder, man. You would not catch me climbing down it, but Bargain, the brave Bargain.
You seem to know a good deal about our condition, Gale.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
So we're now in this Cellunite outpost.
On occasion.
We're gonna come over here and pick this lock to this iron gate. Why are you crouching still? DC 20? It's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it, Astarion. We'll use another thieves tool and try again. We're gonna add guidance to this check here. That'll do it. We didn't even need it. 25 plus 26. Alright. I don't know why, but I always like to light up this room. Just adds ambiance. And then we're gonna pick the gilded chest over here. Easy done. 28. That's gonna do it. So Bargain, please take over. Because the helmet of smiting. When you apply a condition with one of your smite spells, you gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier. And we get a +1 to constitution saving throws. Our charisma modifier right now is a +3. So we would get +3 temporary hit points. So equip that. And we actually want that to show. That's a pretty sweet helmet. That being on there, we're going to send this to Astarion. And Astarion is going to equip the haste helm now. Alright, let's see if we can get it. Alright, Astarion passes the perception check. You can slide this door open. We have a wooden chest here with some potions in them. Sure, Astarion, you can take them. And then a chest here that's trapped. Should have cast guidance. We'll use an inspiration roll again, why not? We have the 4 maximum, so 22 DC, or DC 15, 22 beats it. Now we will lock. We will
Given
pick
your
the
own
lock.
nature, are you really the one to judge?
Wow, we're having some trouble today. Okay. Try again. There we go. 20 is going to do it. We will open this up. Shadowheart, you can take over because this is yours. So, luminous armor. When a wearer deals radiant damage, they cause a radiant shockwave. A radiant shockwave inflicts radiating orb in a 10-foot radius. Radiating orb. Affected entity has a -1 to attack rolls for each remaining turn. It also sheds bright light in an area surrounding it. Reduce the duration by 2 each time the entity makes an attack. So, jeez, okay. Go ahead and equip that Shadowheart, and then send Bargain the gold because he is the treasurer. So we got a new armor set on Shadowheart. I want to make sure. Oh, hey. I want to make sure we did get it. Okay. So we're gonna get out of here and head to the Blighted Village. Alright, we are going to quickly, before we do anything, spend some camp supplies and do a long rest.
One horn, the stink of Avernus, advocatus diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The blade of frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlach, the archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
You've got it all wrong, Will. Karlach is not going to hurt anyone.
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlach. tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder, the front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof, clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlach. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlach's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
Stand down. You know what I saw. Karlach is not a danger.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
God, you're stubborn. Karlach's not a devil and you know
Do you
it.
listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly for either of us. You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
All right.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach.
Does it? You're pretty loud.
Fair. But still, the man's got a reputation for being lethal with that blade. I'm glad it's on our side.
All right, let's go talk to Will over here and see what his thoughts are.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
What's that supposed to mean? Lay it out plainly, Will.
It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Penance? Would I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
All right. So, we are leaving camp, and we are going to head the one direction we have not left the Blighted Village in yet. So we've gone west, we've gone north, we have not gone south.
Watching me.
Hello, good sir.
Enough. We know you haven't. Please.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see me, Rena. Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Stop this! We won't ask again!
How about you all just calm down? What's going on
Careful!
here?
Don't trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough. Where is she?
I won't let you hurt Auntie Ethel. She's just a sweet old lady.
Sweetie, be careful!
He's with the hag!
Don't bloody stand there gaping. Get him!
Hope this doesn't mess with my oath. But she is a sweet old lady. Alright, we're gonna fire off a shot at Demir. Demir goes down immediately with 22 damage. And another shot, 17 damage, taking down his brother.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
What happened? It sounded like there was a heated argument.
Those poor boys were looking for their little sister Mayrina, the girl who's staying with me. This is all my fault, but I made a promise. Mayrina begged me not to breathe a word if they came looking for her, and my word is my bond. That poor thing will be distraught. We can't let her know. It'd break her poor heart. I'd best get going, but please stop by my house. I'd like to thank you proper.
Ethel's less helpless than she made out. I don't trust her.
Nobody trusts her, Shadowheart. Nobody.
Chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Anything out of the ordinary here? Natural 20 is going to have to be the one. Nope. Yep.
The place has a quiet sense of calm. You can't see anything strange.
Must be my imagination.
Best be on my way.
Alright, we're going to head over this way.
Caution is warranted here.
And we'll check out this little camp over here. Fire's still going, too.
Blood everywhere. Someone wasn't as fortunate in their choice of campsite as us.
Alright, so we have The Approachable East, Volume 5. We're going to pick that up because we can sell it.
I wonder what kind of creature could have caused so much damage.
Lots of camp supplies here. Couple spell scrolls. We'll send to Gale. Even though he cannot spell scribe them.
That might be worth a look.
And finally, we'll grab all of this. Pick up that and that. And then one more backpack here, and then... Alright. So we're going to head over here to the end of this dock. We're going to head over to this island here. We're in the swamps that were mentioned in Kagha's letter. Or the letter to Kagha. Which again, to remind myself... was it a no? Oop, wrong button. Okay. I have played this before. Swamp, docks, tree, meet me alone. So swamp, docks, tree. We got an ancient mud method flying around here. So Starion's going to try to make his way through the water here, step up on the stone, cast a Hunter's Mark on the Ancient Mud Mephit here. And fire off a shot there. Doing enough damage to take it down in one shot. Doesn't quite have the reach. Should have cast Long Strider on everybody in the party. And I forgot to do that. So we'll have a Starring Gale sit here and I guess wait, because you don't have the reach to hit that Mephit there. The Woodwoad's gonna dash around the tree. Same with the second one. Followed by Shadowheart. Shadowheart's gonna step over here by his allies. And cast a Fireball cantrip on the Woodwoad. Because I believe, yes, they are vulnerable to fire damage. Real quick, I want to... Sorry guys, I'm just really peculiar about this stuff. Okay. I like to easily be able to find some of the things I'm doing. Alright, Mud Mephits are going to summon young Mud Mephits as a companion. So now 2 more enemies have joined the fray. The third one is going to dash and get a bit closer. Bargain is up. He's going to get out of the deep water because that was giving him disadvantage. It looked like. Gonna go with the swing on this one, miss completely, and he's going to Misty Step away from him. The young Mud Mephit's get a turn, a miss on a Saurian, and 2 damage done to a Saurian as well. He manages to save on his Constitution saving throw. I don't know how long he's going to be able to hold on to that, but we're going to... we're going to take the attack of opportunities here. A miss there from one, 2 damage from the other. Great. And we're going to fire at one of these Mud Mephits and miss. Fantastic. We'll go ahead and cast a Hunter's Mark on it as a bonus action. Gale is up next. He's going to take a cloud of daggers right into this cluster of ancient Mud Mephits. Hasten spell, quicken spell, and fire at the middle one. Taking down the middle one. Oof. Okay. Woodwoad entangles our 2 casters here. Shadowheart's just going to toll the dead against this method. It's saved. So when those Mud Mephits die, they do like a splashing mud. So now we're covered in mud, which when you're muddy, affects your movement speed by half, and attack rolls against it have advantage, while ours have disadvantage. Some of our attack rolls are at disadvantage. Everyone but Astarion, really. 2% chance to hit. Wow. I mean, we'll go ahead and just make a swing, but that's not going to do anything. Astarion's going to step over here. Try to take down this final Mud Mephit. He does. Cast Hunter's Mark on the further Woodwood. Gale up next. He's going to cast a magic missile, since that is a 100% chance of hitting. And because of the spell sparkler, he does have lightning charges, but add additional lightning damage, so that's going to bring them down by 21 hit points. Bargain takes us 17 points of damage. The other Woodwoad entangles the group of casters there. So let's see if we can break concentration. 3 damage. Not gonna break concentration.
Dull moment.
Alright. Vargan. What are these? These are plants. Okay. Is this gonna take another swing at 25%? That's a miss by Vargan. We're gonna go ahead and Vow of Enmity on this one. Should have done that first, but that's okay. It lasts for 10 turns. Astarion steps over and fires an arrow, doing 11 damage, and they manage to save on the concentration saving throw. Alright, Gale, you are Scorching Ray. Concentration throw is successful. That was a lot of damage by Gale. So if you pull this up, you can see your damage. So 7, 14, 16, 24, 26. And if you wanted to know, you can see what your attack roll was. So it was a 19, plus 2, plus 1, plus 4. So a 26 to hit, and the damage roll was a 5 on 2d6. So it wasn't the greatest damage roll. Alright, Vargan is hurting Shadowheart as well. But stepping into the fire causes the Woodwoe to go down. Shadowheart's going to pop off a preserved life, healing everyone in the party, giving temporary hit points and healing for 12 hit points. Just to be safe, we're going to pop off a heal against Vargan here for 8 more. And then Vargan is going to take a swing at advantage, missing that as well. What's the AC? An 18. Okay. And it's because we have the Great Weapon Master, I'm sure. Alright, Astarion switching the Hunter's Mark to the final Woodwoe. Going to take a shot. And misses.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Gale. Gale is going to fire off a chromatic orb of fire against the Woodwoe, doing 38 fire damage against the Woodwoe. And that'll put it down. So we're going to add these to our inventory or to sell.
These boots have
Take a quick short rest.
Well, some rest's better than none.
Yeah, we did burn through spell slots, but
There's no time to waste.
that fight can be kind of dangerous, especially with the exploding methods.
As my feet can carry me.
The Sparkle Hands, which are great monk gloves, are in this chest here. So if you're a monk, great
Must be the tree
gloves
from
there.
Druid Kagha.
They add lightning damage to your monk unarmed attacks. A letter to Kagha. Let's go ahead and pick that up. So we're gonna go ahead and read this letter. Kagha, Ul'din has sent word of your progress. I am pleased that the Rite of Thorns has begun. I depart soon from Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should you need further aid from my circle, now is the time to ask. Once cloistered, the Emerald Grove will be in the Shadow Druids' domain, and you, its first druid. In Faldorn's memory, Archdruid Alis. So this was kind of her plan all along, it sounds like, is to get the... druids to herself. Do we have... I don't think we took the book. Okay. Oh, we did. Balance is a myth. Where any clan treads, nature struggles. Unity is a fiction. Men are mere flesh, seek only to tame beasts and raids for. We are thunder and we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. So it sounds like the Shadow Druids are not the greatest druids. They're like the evil druids. So, Kagha is part of the Shadow Druids. I don't think the other druids would like to know that.
Something over there.
Okay, let's send that to Astarion and send that to camp. Beautiful. All right, we're going to head back to the Emerald Grove. And this is where we're going to leave this episode off. We have uncovered Kagha's secret that she's been working with, or she is part of the Shadow Druids, and has basically began her plot to take over the Emerald Grove for the Shadow Druids to become its first druid. We will go and confront her about that next episode, and then it's off to, I think, confront the paladins. Karlach was talking to him. So we will go ahead and we will do that the next time around. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate you. Drop a like, drop a follow. If you'd like to see more of Baldur's Gate 3, we will catch you on the next episode. Bye.